Guys, what's up? How's it going? It's John. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing, and of course turning on that notification. I appreciate that. I want to talk about the new ET Xfinity commercial. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link below in this video. You guys, I encourage you to check it out. It's a little over 4 minutes. It's essentially a sequel to ET. It's Xfinity did this. Xfinity is owned by the same company as NBC, who owns Universal, and it's all one big kind of conglomerate family. So I want to share my thoughts about the commercial. I've seen it several times. First off, let me just state I'm a huge E.T. fan. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Grew up with it as a kid. Showed my kids it recently. They loved it for the first time. It's a timeless classic. And there's been debates if they should do a sequel for E.T. or not. Steven Spielberg has been very against doing a sequel for E.T. for a while. I guess he okayed this commercial. So having said that, if this is our, quote, version of a sequel that we're going to get for E.T., that's disappointing, to be honest. It was a cool commercial. It had John Williams' theme music. It was well edited. It was well filmed. Henry Thomas, who played Elliot as a kid in the movie, reprises his role 37 years later, obviously much older. So the whole premise, spoiler alert, is E.T. comes back, sees Elliot's family. They're obviously not in California anymore at this point. They're somewhere in the snow. I guess it could be Northern California, somewhere where it snows, but not in the same house, the original house. Different house than the original one. Elliot's grown up, he's got kids, he's got a wife, and basically they hang out for Christmas, for the holidays, and then E.T. leaves again. Just so it's the same kind of premise as the original movie, done in like a 4-minute clip. So to me, I have mixed feelings on this. It's cool, definitely it's intriguing. I thought it was neat. Again, if this is the sequel that we're going to get, that is disappointing. I felt like if we're going to get a sequel, I feel like we need a better sequel than this, to be quite honest. Definitely better than the Atari 2600 video game. That is no doubt. That's one of the worst games of all time. But with all kidding aside, I definitely encourage you guys to check it out. I'm kind of mixed on it. I thought it was kind of cool for a commercial. Is it going to go make me go out and buy Xfinity? I don't even know if they offer Xfinity in my market, to be quite honest. But I don't know. I wish I'd like to see a sequel. But I want to see, if they do a sequel, I want them to do it right. I don't want them to just do it just for a money grab. And I'm concerned about that. It's been 37 years. It's been a while since the movie. It's a timeless classic. We've seen sequels do well, hence Empire Strikes Back, one of the best sequels of all time. And then we've seen sequels not do well at all. Look at The Hangover and those movies, for example. So it's a mixed bag. I suppose I'm happy to see it at the end of the day, but part of me is a little disappointed because I felt like if E.T. were to get a sequel, I feel like it should be better than just a commercial promoting internet and all TV services. It's kind of weird. I felt it was kind of a odd tie-in to connect it. There are a lot of Easter eggs in this commercial, which is cool. There's, for example, the Nike shoes that Elliot wears while he's going trick-or-treating. There's a scene where they're in the shed. There's a photo of the golden retriever dog in the movie. There's a Raggedy Ann doll that's on the scene. Pretty famous scene. There's several frogs in the commercial, which is a famous frog scene, as most of you guys know if you've seen E.T. So that's cool. They did a lot of, it's a love letter from call that for E.T. It's a fan service, so to speak. So hopefully this will spur some more interest into E.T. itself. If you haven't seen E.T., I highly encourage you guys to watch it. Thank you so much, guys. Please share your comment below. I'm curious what you guys think as well. We'll see you guys soon, and have a great day. Thanks. Take care.